Hello, 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 everyone. Thank you. And first, please take a minute and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I have an amazing Thanksgiving Day wreath that we're going to put together. So, first of all, I got all of these items from Walmart. The ribbon came from the Christmas ribbon. And all of the Thanksgiving decorations came 30% off right now at Walmart. Even this fern bush, $5 at Walmart. So now you know where to get all of these items. Once again, please take a second and subscribe to my YouTube page. I will have some amazing crafting coming up very, very soon just for you. So today I'm going to take all of these fern leaves off of this bush because that's how we're going to use it. I wanted a door wreath that was a lot bigger than what I have, and we're soon gonna see that this fern wreath that we're making is gonna be way bigger than this table probably. So we're gonna have to work on it in parts. Now, first we're gonna start by just kind of placing everything. I'm going to move everything out of the way so we can, have more room in our workspace. You will need a hot glue gun, and that's the only other thing that I used. Hot glue gun and glue sticks that did not come from Walmart. Okay, so first, this was a separate little doohickey that Walmart had, and I just decided to add that to my Thanksgiving door wreath. So it would say, blessings and give thanks. All right, we're going to start by attaching this. There's a piece of wire under here, and I'm just going to attach it just the way that it is, right there. And then we're going to add some hot glue. Yep, we're going to add some hot glue here and make all of our pieces kind of stick on much, much better. So we're going to start by gluing our pumpkin. And as we work our way down, we're just going to glue this to the wreath so that it has a good and stable base. Okay, I love working with things that are already pre-made, and then it's less work for me. Less work. Now, as I told you, this wreath, all of these items were 30% off. We're going to come here, guys, and we're going to start placing our leaves that came from our fern bush. Okay? And get a general idea of how we want it to look. Now, there's a little hole up here if you have a nail on your door to hold it with. I really would like to use that. So I'm gonna, once I do start gluing, I'm gonna glue above that, okay? So that I'm still able to use it. We're just gonna start placing these. This one's a little bit longer, so I really want that one in the middle at the top. Guys, after we place them and get an idea of what it's looking like, then we'll go back and glue it, okay? So I'm going to give you a little break while I get these placed where I want them. It was so many of these on there. It was more than what I thought. Because I wanted a larger wreath, this was an amazing way to do it, and it gave me lots of definition, and I loved it. So I kind of did a trial run on my own earlier. We'll put a couple of these small ones here. And as you can see, it's starting to shape up quite nicely, right? Right. So I think that's good there. Now, I want to take the rest of my ferns leaves and start coming out from the sides and the bottom. We need another long one over there. As you can see, it's starting to take shape. It's going to be beautiful, friends. Now, while I take a moment, I'm going to just kind of step back and let you see what it's starting to look like. Okay. Now, you're going to need, you're going to need to add, you need some of those smaller ones over here too. You're going to need to add some that will, there you can see right there, I'm going to place that right there. That's going to make it spray out from the bottom as well, just like it is from the top. Alright, I think we'll add one more to the bottom underneath these. Yep, and probably need another long one in here somewhere on this side. Okay, so it's starting to shape up. Now, all of the rest of my fern leaves, I'm going to stick them at the top and just make this nice and full up here. All right. All right. So, you want to cover any holes you may have. That's a little random one. Don't quite fit. We're going to throw that away. All right. So, now, once we finish, the thanks is going to hang, and I'm actually going to glue it to this fern down here, this leaf down here, so that it goes down the center, and it stays that way. Can you see that, friends? I don't know. I'm going to push it up so you can see the end of that. And if you can't, you'll see the finished look. But, all right, now, I'm going to take a break and start gluing. Then I'll come back and show you what we're going to do with this. Okay, guys? As you can see, I have begun to make a bow with that ribbon that you just saw. And if you want to learn how to make ribbons or bows from your ribbon, I will have another tutorial out there next. And we'll be right back. I'll show you what we're going to do with this. So friends, I'm removing the blessing sign. As you can see, I just clip those little wires right there, and I'm going to add my bow in this area. But first, we're going to remove these little wires, and we're going to move some of these little flowers up a bit, and then add some of our other little picks that we had as well. We'll be right back. Okay, I just decided to go ahead and just pull these on out. So I'm going to pull out all of the ones at the top, okay? So I'm going to let you see how I am gluing these in, because it's going to be very basic and very simple. I'll show you with this one. I'm just sticking a bunch of glue on there, and then just sticking it anywhere in that vicinity of where that particular fern leaf was laying. And then we're going to do that continuously with all of the rest until we have them all glued. Okay, as you can see, I have all the ones at the top glued in. Okay. And we've removed all of those little picks that were up here. So I am going to maybe add one more up in this area here. Okay? All right, we're back. I haven't glued the bow down yet. I just kind of worked with the placement of the little folds so that we have a consistent look here on both sides. Okay. And I also went ahead and dovetailed my ends, and we'll go ahead and take a lighter to that or some heat to that. All right, so I'm going to glue this here. We're going to be kind of generous with that glue. Okay. Now I haven't added any other items yet. Okay, so now I'm just going to make sure that everything looks good and centered. Yeah. All right, now next I'm going to add my blessings right there in the middle. Guys, I love doing things in an easy way, so it was easier for me to just get a pre-made little starter, which was the blessings, and then we're gonna just add to it with all these other things. I've glued all of my fern leaves up here. Now I'm just gonna add some hot glue to the back of our blessings sign. I kind of like to take the back of the ribbon and kind of stick it. Yep, so that I know it's there and it's firmly there. Now, we have these two little holes on each side that we're gonna have to do some creative thinking on how to cover those up, but it'll be easy. Don't you worry. So now, let's look. We have all these beautiful picks that we're just gonna start placing in our wreath. And guys, this is gonna be an amazingly beautiful door wreath. You see how it's coming together already? Now, for those ones that have those little tags still on them, you can just go ahead and pop those off, okay? Or you can cut them off, whichever works better for you. Oh my goodness, look at that. Isn't that beautiful, friends? I might use these going towards the bottom. But we are gonna maybe add one or two of these up here. Look how beautiful that is so far. We need one more. Uh-oh. There we go. One more of those up here. And look at that. I'm going to glue those down. So I took out the sprays, the picks that were already up here. I took them out, and we're adding these beautiful little picks to add a burst of beauty to our, oh, look at that. That's beautiful. Okay, so I think at some point we're going to add some little leaves here. We'll see. But I'll be right back. I'm going to just glue this down and we'll see what we have so far. All right, guys. So I have all of the top glued down. As you can see, it's coming along quite nicely. I decided to pull that last little twig that was sticking there out. And I'm going to use these little berries that were on it. And I'm going to place them on the ends of my blessings sign. All right. As you can see, I've added my little berries. I love them. I love them. All right, we're almost finished, friends. Just a few more little finishing touches and we'll be back. We're going to take our thanks next and start gluing it down the center of that center, and I'll show you that. Hold on just a second. Let's see here. So I made sure that this fern here was coming out of the bottom of the wreath right down the center. And so we're going to take that thanks and glue it right down the center of that fern leaf. Okay, hold on. Okay, so friends, I told you we were going to be gluing that thanks down the middle of that fern. And we're just going to put a dab of glue on the back of the ribbon that's on it, because it's being held together by a piece of ribbon. Alright. So all you have to do is follow straight down. Let's see. Let's change it up there. Alright, and we're to the end of that. And we'll glue that S down as well. And see what we have made. It's amazing, my friends. I love it. My door is going to be so cute. Now I'm going to finish off the edges. I'm going to puff my bow. And I may add a few more little sprigs here and there. But you guys will be right here while I'm doing it. So let's see. I think we can put these last few little fern leaves in. So I am being very generous with my glue. And I am so happy to be able to share with you guys some of the little ideas that I come up with. It's exciting to me. I love making things. I love making things cute. I think I'm going to stick this little sprig up here. Yeah. I saw that I might want a few of these little sunflowers, whatever these little flowers are, here and there, up here as well. So I'm going to stick this one in here. Just adds a little more fullness and a pop of color. We have these that I said we're going to try and add these at the bottom. Oh, that's amazing. I love it. So yeah, we're going to add those down here. And I'm just sticking stuff in just wherever it'll fit, you know. And you just have to be crafty and creative. I'm going to glue those down. And again, I like to use my ribbon sometimes to make everything secure. if I have some ribbon under there that I can use, and I do have some extra ribbon in there. I didn't take those little wires off, but that's okay. I'm gonna stick these leaves in there, here and there. And so I'm just using everything that came with that the initial little arrangement that I had. Okay, I have a little hole right there. I'm gonna use this fern to fill in. Perfect. All right, now let's see. We got one or two more little sprigs of things here. Can we add that there? Let's see. Yeah, I think we can. Or maybe should I add it there? I think I might add it there, and then I'll put something else down there. Okay. Now, last but not least, that little spray there, and I'm loving it. I am loving it. So guys, we are finished, and I absolutely adore my new door wreath, and you'll get to see the finished look on my door in just a few seconds. Look at that, y'all. I love my door wreath. It's so cute. Look at that. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It says fall. It says fall. And I just used a basic little door hanger. Let me see what it looks like with the door closed. Oh yes, that's perfect. Perfect, perfect. And I'm working on the rest of the porch, so you guys will see the finished look soon. The end. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe.